Hello, I'm Oliver. Welcome back to the channel Ask an American. It's my first time doing an interview, and I'm with Mr. Chuck.
You can just call me Chuck.
Yes. We're going to talk about traveling between Poland and the United States. For my first question, how often do you find yourself traveling back and forth between Poland and the United States?
Unfortunately, about twice a year, maybe. At least once a year, but maybe twice a year sometimes.
So maybe for specific occasions?
Yes, sometimes we go back for vacation. Sometimes we go back to do work in the United States. And other times we just go back for a conference or some training or something.
Do you consider your country as your primary home, or do you split your time somewhat between the both countries?
It always seemed, whenever we go back to the United States, and the man at the customs or the woman's at the customs station, they always say, welcome back, welcome home. And it doesn't seem natural, because it seems like we've lived in Poland for 16 plus years, and Poland seems like home. So it always seems like the guy who should be welcoming us back home is the man in Warsaw who says welcome home, but he never says that.
Do you usually just travel on your standard passport for short trips, or do you have like a long-term Polish visa or residency card?
We obviously just travel on our passport, but we do have a residency card or a temporary residency card. We've had one since we've gotten here. You have to get one every 3 years. There used to not be a demand for them because Polish people were leaving Poland and nobody was coming here, but now a lot of different people are coming to Poland to work, and so it's a little bit more arduous to get that residency card now.
How difficult is to obtain it?
You got to supply some information to the urząd, the government, and once you understand what is required, it's pretty simple. The problem now is getting into the office. You've got to make reservations online. You got to go to the office. They've got to verify all the paperwork is original, and then they keep copies of it. So it's not too hard, but it's not easy either. It's not like there's hard questions. It's not like there's trick questions. It's just very detailed and slow.
So it's just a long process to get there.
Sometimes it can take 6 months. So we have friends who have taken 18 months to get one. It's only good for 3 years. If it takes 18 months to get one, then it's kind of hard.
How long is it valid?
It's valid for 3 years. It can be up to 3 years. So,
when is it time to head back to America? What does the re-entry process look for you? The process to re-entry, do you scan the passport and you just go, or do you have to ask some questions on the border?
Well, they always ask us, like, did we bring any kielbasa back or fruit? But those are just questions that they ask everybody. It's about agricultural. It's not letting the bugs and insects in from fresh fruit or meat or something. So it's really the questions. You just go back and we show them our passports and they say, welcome home. And then we collect our bags and that's it. It's not a problem at all. Now, when we come back to Poland, we always come back. So we left Poland, we bought a round trip ticket. So we went to America and then we come back here. But when we leave America, we have American passports and we have a one-way ticket back to Poland, and they're like, that seems strange. And so that's where we end up running into problems, and we have to show them our residency card, because otherwise they think we're kind of going to Poland with no plan on how to get out of Poland. And the airline is responsible for you. If you go someplace and you can't get in the country, they have to fly you back to where you came from for free.
Do you have any residence here in Poland that you love to stay? Like you can tell it's your second home or your first home?
Well, we think of Poland, our apartment here in Iława, as our first home. That's where everything we own is. We don't have a house. We don't have anything in the United States except literally a couple of suitcases in my mom's garage. And So when we go back, we either stay with friends or we stay with family. When we go back for 6 months, our organization that we work with has a plan, and they have some houses that they let us stay in, but it's not our house. It's furnished, it has linens, it has dishes, it has everything you need, but it's not our house.
Aren't they fed up with you?
No, never. They really like us. My parents really like us. My brothers and sisters really like us, and particularly Vicky. She's a very nice person. Most of the time we are in a house by ourselves. So.
Do you miss something from Poland that doesn't appear in the United States?
Oh, it appears in the United States. It's just not as high a quality, and that's ice cream. A Polish ice cream is very creamy and has a lot of fruit flavors. In America, all of the flavors seem to be chocolate or some derivative of chocolate, and they're not as creamy. So first thing when I got back, I got some ice cream, and I said to Vicky, I said, this reaffirms my faith in good ice cream.
How did you like my first appearance in Ask an American?
It's excellent. I think you're doing great, Oliver.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking this task on.
Well, it's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure to be here.
That's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.
See you next time.